So there's definitely been some interesting things happening around Fallout 76. The first of which is, yes, it appears you can now download the Fallout 76 beta client on Xbox One. Plus, it looks like some game servers are going up for what could be a pre-beta or a beta for PC. I'll keep you guys up to date with what's happening with that. But I'm going to test this out. Can you really download the beta client app on your Xbox One? We'll find out in just a moment. Plus, we're going to be going over some more beta questions and answers, plus more information about multiplayer servers and the Amazon Cloud, PvP, and your top comments. So remember, leave a comment down below for a chance for it to end up right here, smack dab, in a video. But welcome back, my fellow Vault Dwellers and Wasteland Wonders, to open world games. So first of all, a very special thank you to Ken McDowell out on Twitter. Remember, follow me out on Twitter, Facebook. If you have anything you find, submit it to me, post out to me. I will shout out to you guys. But Ken McDowell says, hey, yo, bud, FYI, the Fallout 76 beta client is available for download on the Xbox Live store. So I was like, I immediately opened up my Xbox, and this is how you get to it. I typed into the Xbox store there, Fallout 76, and lo and behold, the Fallout 76 freaking beta popped up right there. It's the beta client now. This is considered a pre-download, of course, so you're basically just getting it on your console there and ready to go. And I'm going to get that sucker, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. And yeah, it's a whopping, I think it's like 43.47 gigabytes or something like that. As you can see, it is now downloading. It's still downloading right now as I sit here. I'm watching the progress. It's getting far along there, about 75%. I am so hyped. Again, now this doesn't mean I'm going to be playing the beta once it's done downloaded. It will become available on October 23rd, but hey, at least I'm going to have it pre-downloaded. So guys, go after it, get it pre-downloaded. I'm going to pay attention to see if this also is pre-download becomes available for PS4, but I imagine that, look out for that on PS4, the PSN store, about 7 days ahead of the actual beta. So keep your eyes peeled on the PSN store, and again, I'll let you know if it does become available. Also, Nitin79 posted this out on Reddit. He noticed that on the PC version of Fallout 76 that there was a server active. Now, this could indicate that they're spinning up those servers on PC, getting ready for the beta, or even that they may actually do some stress tests very soon for PC and, of course, PS4 down the road. Now, of course, right now, they're going to keep a lot of stuff related to the beta, pre-beta, stress tests exclusive to the Xbox One, simply because they have something going on with Microsoft, some sort of deal. So, just keep that in mind. Alright, so we have some beta questions to go over, and some beta answers, and some new information about servers as well. So, let's dive straight in. So, Victor Titus says, hey, I pre-ordered the Tricentennial edition of Fallout 76, and I was wondering if I would get the bonus items in the beta, or will I have to wait until November 14th? And Pete Hines responded saying, all the items come on November 14th. You don't get them in the beta. So although all your progress is going to be carrying over from the beta to the full game, you don't get those items in the beta. So just keep that in mind for sure. All right, let's talk about servers here. So, Big Paul says, as said by Bethesda's Reddit account, players can join a friend's game without joining their party. Does this mean that the server cap goes from 24 players to 24 plus? And Pete Hines says, the team has mentioned before they save a couple slots to allow for people to join their friends. I was also wondering about this. So, they don't want it to be too difficult if you join a server, you're in the middle of something, and then your friend hops on. They still want to leave, it sounds like, some sort of room for your friends to play with you on that server, instead of like starting up a whole new server. Although, I do think it's probably going to be more ideal for you and your friends to hopefully join like a party before you even hop into a server. I think that might be the more ideal situation. All right, let's talk about The Amazon cloud, which came up in one of these questions, Enigma Dragon says this: how will Fallout 76 handle connection from other countries, especially far away countries? In other words, how will the game handle high ping players? And Pete Hines responds saying, it runs off Amazon's cloud, so servers can spin up around the world. I can't speak to what the experience is in faraway countries or high ping players, cause I haven't experienced either of those situations. Now, if I'm correct about this, a lot of Amazon's technology is being used also for Star Citizen. Let me know if you guys know of any other Amazon cloud-based games out there. I'm very, very curious about that. That was definitely an interesting thing to find out for sure. That basically it seems like Fallout 76 and Bethesda are really teaming up with Amazon for a lot of their technology with their servers. All right, PvP fighting in Fallout 76. Let's talk about it, shall we? So Jokum says this: hi Pete, what happens when two people are in a PvP fight and one of them is losing? Will you be able to fast travel away from someone while you are engaged in a PvP fight? Now, Pete Hines responds saying no. So that's really important to remember that about PvP. Now, here's the important thing about that. If you're getting shot up and you do not want to engage in PvP and you have not fired back, as I recall from Pete's previous answers, yes, you can fast travel out of that situation. Now, you screw yourself over if you do decide to engage in PvP and you still want to fast travel. You can't do that. Once you engage in mutual PvP, it's on. You're locked in. No fast travel. So, decide wisely on if you really want to engage that person in PvP. Also, this is really cool. Let's see. Joshua Stephen House found a Fallout 76 Spotify playlist with all of the apparent Fallout 76 songs that are going to be appearing in Fallout 76. So, check that out in the description below if you really want to hype yourself up for this game and listen to some music that'll kind of get you in the mood for the beta and what's coming up here. Check that out in the description below. I'll be sure to throw that in that description. Gotta remember to do that. Sometimes I forget, and then I add it like 15 minutes later. All right, let's go over your top comments. Remember, again, leave a comment down below. I'm serious. You never know. It may appear in this video. I highlight top comments. Sometimes I find comments that aren't even, a top comment. Maybe they're hidden away and they're really good. So let's do this. Chaos to All 911 says, I just want to be able to adjust character height so I can roleplay as Danny DeVito. I will chat using only a soundboard of his quotes. That would be freaking hilarious. I do hope, it seems like in this game that it's not going to be as extreme as, Ark Survival Evolved. There were tons of wacky looking characters in that game. I mean, you can go overboard with the wackiness. So hopefully it's not too wacky, but it would be funny to kind of adjust the height and stuff and roleplay as different actors and characters that you may want to roleplay. All right. Another top comment here comes from M1010th, who says, we were never able to respec specials in any other Fallout game. Sounds like making trouble for trouble's sake. And of course, he's responding to the video I did recently about the fact that you cannot go in and respec your special abilities. Meaning, once you've picked your special abilities and stuff like that, they're locked in. Of course, you can rearrange your perk cards and stuff. And there's that dynamic, but a lot of fans, well, some fans, I'll say some, were upset about this, but it also seems like a lot of you guys really do not care. You just want to play the game and you're fine with it. I guess the big problem is you cannot see the layout of the perk cards grayed out for each special ability, so I think that could be the problem. All right, Devin says, I think no respecting helps give the feel that decisions on what you do for your character more meaningful. But I do understand people's concern. It won't be so bad if they release a chart for what perks are in what special. Exactly, I totally agree. If they release a chart, I think that would alleviate some of the pressure of respecking and needing to respec. So I think that could definitely help. But another comment comes from 2000, Benderbot. He is back in the top comments. He says, respec in order to adjust to patches and expansion/DLC. Yeah, so you also have to consider down the road, they may nerf one of your favorite, abilities or, something like that. And then you may want to be like, hey, I would love the opportunity to respec here my character. So that's something else to consider as well, the longevity of your character build and stuff like that down the road as patches release. Which, of course, I imagine, considering that this is an online service game, that there would be patches that will adjust a lot of the balance issues with this game. All right, there's the latest about Fallout 76. Thank you guys again so much for the comments. Stay tuned here to Open World Games for more Fallout 76 and open world gaming goodness. Man, we are so close to the beta. And also, I'll let you know what happens with any more stress tests. My download right now is 80%. Can you believe it? That is absolutely crazy. But guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you soon enough in the Wasteland. Take care.